My name's Kari Morrissey. I'm with Anoka County Emergency Communications in Minnesota, and I am the Assistant Director. We handle about 420,000 emergency and non-emergency calls a year. We answer both 911 and non-emergency. We're a two-stage center, so we train our dispatchers to come in as call takers, and they work their way up to police and fire dispatching. We border Minneapolis to the north, so we have kind of a very diverse population in the southern part of our county. We have rural areas, still have farms. We host two pretty big events throughout the year. Or the city of Blaine hosts the 3M golf tournament that we had that about 2 weeks ago. We also have a USA Soccer Cup, a big youth tournament that brings in about 1,200 teams from around the world every year in July at the National Sports Center in Blaine. So some of our fun things. And Anoka is the Halloween capital of the world. We can do reports, we can check how many calls we're answering, we can check how fast they're being answered, making sure we're meeting NENA standards. I look at it every day. I constantly look at it, check what our 911 intake is, our non-emergency, abandoned calls. You can build your dashboard the way you want it. When the Android phones started causing a lot of problems, our calls went up 250 calls a day. I was able to go into Intelligence Center and do reports. I started before the problem, just did a week to week, and you could see where the calls started going up. I did the stats, I sent them to our public information officer and our county deputy administrator, and they're like, this is a problem, let's get a press release out. It went out the next day. It got shared on social media. We had a couple news agencies do some interviews. And by the following week, when I did the next week, our calls numbers dropped. And people were calling saying, hey, I heard this, because we said, don't hang up if you call 911. Stay on the phone if it's an accident. And so many people said, we saw the press release. We're on the phone because of this. Our Attorney General reached out to us, even because we were able to have such good stats, which I found them, literally it took me 10 minutes to go back, 8 weeks and get these stats in the Intelligence Center. It also is really nice because if we have a city, we dispatch for 27 agents, or 22 cities total. We have 11 law agencies, 17 fire departments. Sometimes they'll want to know how many domestics did we take in this amount of time. We can actually do reports that will just say for a certain city, for our sheriff's office, for the whole county, and we can do just certain event type searches. It's not limited to anything. I mean, you can find reports on anything in Intelligence Center. Yes, I would recommend it. The customer service is just amazing. I mean, we reach out and we hear back immediately. In the beginning, we had some issues with just getting, we were like, we need this done yesterday, so it was a really fast implementation. And we didn't do some things right on our end, and we didn't understand things like we should have, and everyone worked with us so nice. I mean, we had IT involved. They were calling us, setting up WebEx's conference calls from the UK. And they were working with us, and they worked us through our problems, helped us to understand our system better, even when we didn't understand it like we thought we did. So it was amazing. I mean, they are very reactive, and they want you to have a good experience.